Here we will see standalone deployment model of Kestrel web server. Kestrel is a default web server which supports two major deployment models, standalone deployment and reverse proxy deployment. Here we will see standalone deployment model. In this model, Kestrel acts as a primary web server which is directly exposed to incoming client requests without wrapping a web server in front of it. Here, Kestrel runs the ASP.NET Core application as an independent process without an external web server like IIS, Snippets, which act as a reverse proxy. This model is highly flexible, which make it ideal for centralized applications, microservices, and cloud-native deployments where the developer manages process lifecycle and scaling. Working of standalone deployment model is, first step is initialization. As the client sends the request, the application starts and the web application.createBuilder configures Kestrel to listen specified ports, which is by default 5000 for HTTP and 5001 for HTTPS. Then request handling. Kestrel accepts incoming connections directly from the clients using asynchronous input-output, which allows it to handle thousands of concurrent connections with low memory overhead. Then processing. Kestrel passes the HTTP request and passes it directly to the ASP.NET Core middleware pipeline for application logic execution. Here the controller processes the request. And then the response. The application generates a response which Kestrel sends back to the client without intermediary proxy layers. Advantages of standalone deployment model are high performance. Since it built on asynchronous await and minimal processing overhead, Kestrel handles 3 to 5 more requests per second than IIS, which make it optimal for high throughput workloads. Then resource efficiency. Its lightweight architecture consumes significantly less memory than full-featured servers like IIS, which allows for higher application density per server. Then cross-platform portability. It runs natively on Windows, Linux and macOS, which enables consistent deployment across diverse infrastructure without platform-specific code changes. Then container and cloud native. It is ideal for Docker environments as it avoids the overhead of external server dependencies and integrates seamlessly with developers. Then simplicity. It eliminates the need for complex proxy configuration or additional server installations, which reduce deployment complexity and maintenance overhead. And disadvantages are limited security features. Kestrel leaks built-in request filtering, URL rewriters, response catching, and advanced protections against attacks that mature servers provide systematically. It also does not natively support Windows authentication or centralized certificate management. Then edge server risk. Running Kestrel as a standalone edge server, it is not advisable because it does not offer defense in depth or the extensive real-world battle testing which found in older, more established servers. Then operational complexity. While Kestrel is lightweight, which exposes it directly to the internet requires manual implementation of many standard web server tasks. Conversely, pairing it with reverse proxy adds configuration complexity and potential points of failure. Then memory management. Kestrel performance gains from pooling large objects that can lead to increased memory consumption in specific scenario if not managed correctly. And platform limitation. Although cross-platform Kestrel does not support all protocols or the broad range of protocols extensibility which is available in IIS, it relies on .NET Core release cycle for security patches which may lag behind OS level updates.